Alright, hello everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good one. Let's see. Gotta get my YouTube chat over. I should probably, I don't know. Probably some way to better do that. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust myself here. Okay. Also, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Or Singles Awareness Day. Singles Awareness Day. I'm saying goodbye. Okay, so I was looking at my stats, seeing where we're at here. Let me turn off the lights here. Okay. Adjust my microphone a little bit more. Hopefully that helps. Alright. I really need to get a better mic arm. I have one, on my birthday list. Hoping for one for my birthday. It's soon, so it'll still be a good number of streams before then. Anyway, okay, so I'm moving on. Moving so far away. Okay, so I guess one thing I could do is try and get to, well, I guess level 200,000 for multiple people. Wishes things were a little bit more gaudy? What do you mean a little more gaudy? Actually, what is the actual definition of that word? Let's see. Gaudy. Extravagant. Extravagantly bright or showy, typically so as to be tasteless. Flashy for the sake of flash. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, because I think summer is... what is summer is basically 140. Alright. Well, I'm totally leveled up here. See, I don't know if summer can. I would hope she can. Also, thanks for the follow, Captain Blood Moon. I haven't read off the names in so long. But you know, 'tis what it is. I mean, honestly, I usually just can't see them. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's see.
Return to darkness.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, we... Okay, let's not worry about that then. That's unfortunate. The best thing to do, I would think... let's swap let's swap everybody over. Oh, but like the Elite Four, the entire... Yeah, we can... Okay, we'll go through, we'll just level Summer up. We're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't know, again, I don't know if Summer is like actually really high enough level for this, but we'll see. I would hope that the regular one, but you never know. Yeah, let's see. What's been happening? I've been playing, Fallout New Vegas. I don't know if I mentioned... I think I did mention last stream. Yeah, because there was stuff that happened, I think. Yeah, no, it was fun. It was good. Like, there are so many things with that game that, like, they did legitimately improve stuff in Fallout 4, but there's a lot of other things that they legitimately did not do well in Fallout 4. But, like, I don't know. I was looking at, and I would love if Soap showed up. Sorry, what the fuck? Oh, I derped there. So how much? Okay, like 300,000. Oh, we're getting there. There's somebody who was like talking about like their Fallout 5 wish list, and like I agreed with everything except that except for the weapon customization. They were like, I don't want weapon customization. I'm like, what? I mean, like, I don't know, if you don't like it, that's fair, but I love it. I love it. I mean, I'd love it if they... There's a lot of things that they could improve. Like, I'd love it if melee was actually, like, a thing, and I was, you know... And I could actually, like... go through the game and be like, oh, dang, you know, I wish I... Maybe I should try a melee build. It seems like melee might actually be decent. That would be lovely to go and do. But like, eh. So, yeah, you are leveling up, just not like... Not super fast, but... I'm gonna take a drink literally every time I do that. Just like out of habit. It's gonna be terrible. Yeah, I think like So I have a bunch of mods, including Frontier, and I have I haven't gone to the Frontier, but but there are vehicles from the Frontier that show up in the that is a mod I've got, and yeah, it's like it changes the game so much. I mean, I'm pretty thoughtlessly going through it. I went through the middle path to Vegas through Sloan, and I went back because I ran out of fuel, so I had to go back. It was damn it, since I'm here, I may as well just go through and do, you know, the whole thing. The whole Deathclaw thing. So I did that. Sorry. I threw up a little. Interesting. Oh my god. This is only painful. This is only painful because I haven't, It's only painful because I haven't done this for everybody, so I have to go through everything a little bit slowly, at least for the Elite Four here. Also, I really need to get other skills on everybody, but it's whatever. I think I don't know. The future of Bethesda games in general is an interesting thing to me. Because there's a lot of things. I mean, there are some things that I'm oh, this is a really cool thing in Starfield, but there's also a bunch of things that oh god. You know, I'm terrified of what the procedural generation stuff means for Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5. I would like to think that they'll do something cool and interesting with it, but there's not really I don't know. I don't know if I should be hopeful, because I don't know. Because going through New Vegas again, having stats and having skills like a tabletop RPG, you know. Now that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I just enjoy that grind. Or actually leveling up and actually getting these skills that are better and all that. I definitely do kind of miss that. What I would love to see in Fallout 5, maybe something like this in Skyrim, or sorry, Elder Scrolls 6, was just a massive map and procedurally some points of interest that are always stay the same, but you know, ones that are procedurally generated in between, but a little just more dynamicism, in in Fallout 5. What if the entire map you explored was post-apocalyptic America. And, you know, there was, like, the NCR and the, in, you know, California, and the Capital Wasteland, and you go through there, and there's a bunch of, you know, points, and some... Now, I don't know if, I don't know what kind of story they could have, because, like, they have to have a main quest. It'd be kind of interesting if there just wasn't a main quest, and it was just more of a sandbox with a bunch of smaller, like, smaller side quests focused on, like, I don't know. There'd have to be a lot.
Let's go.
Oh, not kill you. I'm sorry. What the? That was the wrong button. And I guess they could have, like, the Enclave come back, and, like, they're invading the entirety of North America, and, like, you know, you literally just travel, and because I would love to see the vehicles is the reason I'm like, I want to see, like, a full map there, because, like, I'm going through New Vegas with the Frontier vehicles, and, like, it's good, but, like, the map is not built for it. And, like, the Frontier, they built the vehicles to, you know, actually work well, in that, you know, in the regular, New Vegas map. But that still doesn't mean it was designed for it. Like, again, it's, like, really easy to just skip over things because you have a vehicle and you're moving too fast for enemies to fight you. And wouldn't it be awesome to see, like, a, I think it would be awesome to see, like, a custom vehicle thing. Not necessarily, like, Starfield, although that could be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it could be, like... Because I think one of the things that Starfield's, you know... The Starfield's custom, ships, fails with is, like, why can't I have two, power plants, or why can't I have two or multiple shield generators? Like, why is this... Like, why is this a limit? Why can't, like... I don't know. I wish there was just, like, you could do whatever you wanted, but there was, like, some practical reason why, oh, like, having two power plants is, like, really heavy, and it's, like, not a great idea. You can do it, and maybe there's some builds that, like, you know, that's the kind of balance I would prefer. So, like, you know, maybe in a Fallout 5 custom vehicle thing, I don't know, maybe there was some way that you could do, like, the one car in Cyberpunk that has, like, dual axles in the front. Like, you could do that, and have, like, two power plants or whatever, but, like, it's gonna chug fuel, or it's gonna chug fuel, or it's gonna be, like, really heavy, and not that practical, you know? Or maybe there's some builds that, oh yeah, no, that could actually totally work. I don't know. It seems like it would be a really interesting thing. I'd also love to see, like... I mean, because Fallout 4 did introduce the weapon crafting mechanic thing, I'd love to see if Fallout 5, like, expanded on it. Where, like, you could just, like, get a, where you could, like, just get a box of parts. Like, I don't know, maybe the weapons that you pick up off dead enemies, like, are in really bad condition, and maybe you occasionally, maybe, well, I don't know, maybe occasionally you don't find, like a full pistol, like, you find just components, or each component is like, you know, like they wear down differently, so you, run into some, situation where where you've got, like, all the parts of a pistol except the barrel or something. And then, like, you can just, like, cobble together spare parts and then just assemble them into complete guns, and sell them for a little bit more, or give them to companions who, you know, maybe don't have anything, or guards for settlements that don't have anything. And then also maybe, like, just having something where you could just literally cobble together, like, put an AR-15 stock on an AK or something. And, you know, just cobble it together for a real Fallout look. I thought that would... I feel like that would be... I feel like that'd be really cool. Or I guess not a Fallout look, I guess a mix-mash... scavenged look, I suppose. I'd also love to see in a Bethesda game from the creation with the creation engine, because in the creation engine you can set up like armors. Oh, this grind is going so slow. Oh well. You can set the armors for like individual spots. They've never like properly had it, so they haven't had it. Bethesda hasn't made a game that you equip like the boots, pants, shirt, jacket, gloves all separately. Like, I mean, there was Skyrim. At the very least, there was Skyrim that did have that sort of separation, but like, you know, it's usually outfits. It's usually full outfits. I don't know, and it would be so nice if that was a thing that they did. Because, well, I would assume that the only reason they don't do that is just because, like, the QA time of making sure that every item, like, doesn't have any clipping issues. It would be a lot easier to do it if there was, if you consolidated each outfit into a full outfit and didn't have to worry about, you know, this boot, you know, not working with this pants or, you know, whatever. I don't know, I feel like it would be a good thing to do. Especially because it sort of sets the precedent for mods. Like, I mean, I guess, like, there's no real reason you couldn't do something like that in Fallout New Vegas. But it would just, like, the menu isn't, like, set up necessarily for, scrolling through, like, hundreds of, like, oh, you're looking at boot A, boot B, glove C, shirt X, you know. So I feel like I'm going through this slower than usual. In all fairness, though, I do have to, using Summer, who's not at the top of the list, it definitely doesn't help. But yeah. What else? I don't know. Also, like, I know there's some mods that, like, turn Skyrim into Dark Souls. And I'd be real interested to try some of those. Like, having some sort of dodge mechanic would be nice. for melee combat. Because I think, like, I don't know. I need to play Absolver at some point again. Because, like, I remember distinctly Absolver was like, I don't like melee combat games, but I did like that, and the sort of amount of things and the amount of stuff. Oh gosh. And the amount of stuff I had, the amount of customization for like the decks and stuff, and like, it was good. Next Bethesda game doesn't need to do that. You know, although I don't know. I mean, like, it would be nice. It would be nice, but also like one of the things that people love about Skyrim is like the dual wielding, and like I don't think I know exactly why. I think Skyrim like has the dual wielding because like the melee animation set is like so simple. And if they did like a huge crazy thing with all of it, then it would not be as popular. It's time to join me on my cringe crusade against weebs who took over the land of football. Must purge the anime nerds. Only furries and artists still out. Hi, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I was just talking about what I think Bethesda should do for Fallout 5. Yeah, I was oh jeez. I was thinking through some things that like I was thinking through some things that you know, Fallout should do, and was like, I'd love to see like melee I'd love to see just like a dodge function. You know, like that would, like, just having a little dodge thing and Fallout would be cool. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, like that would be really good. That would probably be really good in the Elder Scrolls, and then maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe like, maybe some sort of combo or like attack chain thing, but I don't know. Do you have any Soap, do you have any bets for what they're gonna do with Elder Scrolls 6 or Fallout 5, I guess? Can learn a fair bit from BG3 and Cyberpunk. Yeah. I don't know. I really need to play Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. I think probably the biggest thing in my mind is like they need to stats and skills are a thing they need. When they decided to drop those, like it did not help things. And also, like, infinite levels. I don't know. Infinite levels was certainly an interesting choice. Yeah, what I would like, okay, so what I want from Fallout 5. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas modded, and you know, I've got some opinions of things as a result. I think what I would want to see is like the map is the entirety of like North America, and or you know, the lower 48 anyway. And there are like procedurally generated, procedurally placed POIs in addition to like permanent ones that are like, you know, like the New California Republic, the Capital Wasteland, New Vegas, things like that. Vehicles, and there has to be an overarching story, definitely. Well, I don't know. I would be okay if there wasn't, but and they just like focused on a lot of side quests. Most likely make some improvements to combat, maybe slightly better writing if they get a new head writer. It's clear to me they badly need to update the engine. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they definitely could stand to get a better writing team. So I think in Starfield, like, there are some side quests that are good. The main story falls apart. Have a plot that makes sense for an open world game. Yeah, so what I was thinking, like, so I know well, okay, so for Elder Scrolls, in Skyrim, I know, like, you know, the whole thing was, like, the Empire versus the Stormcloaks, because, like, you know, the Nords, well, the Nords are just the Nords, but, like, you know, there's also a thing of, like, the Empire is being controlled by is just a puppet of the Aldmeri Dominion and all that, and it could be interesting to, could be an interesting, thing to expand upon. Going around Tamriel and figuring, fighting the Aldmeri Dominion, deciding whether you're like pro-Empire or like pro-separation, I guess, or something like that. Yeah. Also, I think, like, I really hope I don't know. Like, the Starfield ship customization isn't, like, perfect, but, you know, I would definitely love to see them expand upon those ideas. I don't know necessarily what like, if an Elder Scrolls making, like, Elder Scrolls airships and or sea bearing ships, I don't know if that would be I don't know. I think that could be good. At $20 the game will be placed in elsewhere. Dude, you know what? Actually, no. Okay, this needs to be discussed. I need to think through this, but like, knee-jerk reaction is no, because in Starfield, they don't have any creatures with fur, and I saw somebody give the explanation. I don't know if it is the reason, but that, like, current gen fur textures are really, really high def, and the game literally wouldn't have been able to, either the game wouldn't have been able to handle it, or they couldn't do that. And I would bet that, like, they could do that. They could make something that the artists at Bethesda are fine. They're good at what they do. But for some reason, they couldn't have, like, any creatures, not even one, that had fur. All of them were scaly or slimy. And I guess there were ones that did have feathers, but that wasn't really, you know. So, like, the idea that they would set the next game in Elsewhere where you have presumably, like, well, if you're going to set it in Elsewhere, there's going to be Khajiits, but not only the bipedal Khajiits, but also the quadrupedal Khajiits, and presumably a plethora of different ones. And doing that where, like, you would have a huge focus on those fur textures, like, I mean, regardless of regardless of where it takes place, like, presumably there has to be Khajiits, so presumably there does have to be that, which is why I kind of hesitate on it, but, like, I don't know.
Turn into dust.
I know, right? Like, again, I have no idea, but, like, I've got no idea, but I didn't see, I've surveyed, like, 200 freaking planets in Starfield so far, and have not seen a single fluffy friend or foe. So, like, I've got no idea. But for Fallout 5, I was thinking, like, the story, so again, like, assuming that it takes place across, like, the entirety of North America, or the entirety of the United States, it could just be, the plot could just be that the Enclave's returning, and you have to go and fight the Enclave several places across the states. There would be, like, small little villages that are procedural that would have, like, some side quests and probably some, maybe just, like, Radiant quests, but then there would also be, like, you know, New Vegas or New Reno, or I don't know all this places in the other games, but, you know, there would be those places, and you would have, like, main, you know, proper quests that are voiced and have dialogue and have, you know, companions and stuff, and also some, like, custom vehicle thing. There would have to be some sort of custom vehicle thing. Bring vehicles back to Fallout. Good lord. I don't know if they would want to do something like separate map sections, but I don't know. Bar minimum, no loading screens, few max for getting into game, and maybe fast traveling. Max 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know how the programming side of things works, but, like, it would be great. It would be great. Like, cause, like, I don't know. Couldn't you do something like Minecraft? I mean, where, like, you load a chunk of the world, or you load, like, a radius of, like, 2 chunks around you, or whatever, and then unload them. Like, I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would be too crazy. Especially because it doesn't have to deal with all of the data that Minecraft has to, with, like, keeping track of every, you know, individual block in a chunk. Yeah. I don't know, I think I'd be okay with loading screens just as long as it's, like, not a ridiculous amount of space. I mean, obviously, like, you know, like, their entire they have so much of their games built around like building interiors or interior cells that like it would be nice. It would be real nice to see like no loading screens for areas. It would be real nice. Especially because honestly, like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I mean, there's some areas that do make enough sense, but like, I remember there's one store in New Atlantis that literally like, like the only things that is there is a dude and a desk, and there's an entire loading screen just for going in and out of that building, and it's like, really going back to basics and just grind it out with better. Owned by Microsoft, they got bread. They do got bread. Oh, and also like part of the whole deal with like the, I don't know, cause like I'm trying to think, like the main sort of like gameplay loop for you could be like a scavenger in Fallout 5. You could be like a scavenger, just get a bunch of loot, just get a bunch of components, and craft those into things, and then sell them for caps. Or you know, you could be a little bit more of an explorer and just go and search places and find stuff. A little bit, you know, of like a mercenary, just going and doing side quests for people. Or whatever you want to do. I gotta admit though, like, now that I'm thinking about it though, so I don't know if you remember this company called Rareware, but was there any good things that happened to Rareware after they got bought out by Microsoft? Just thinking more about that. Yeah. You know, in fact, actually, didn't they release a game that was like in its own rights a good game, but like it was a part of a series that you know, it was a spin-off in a series that people had been waiting for a long time, and that series and the introduction to that specific game they did genuinely made fun of and belittled fans of the series. Which I mean, like, well, I don't know if Starfield's the analogous thing there. I guess hopefully Elder Scrolls 6 isn't. I'm not hoping for that, but like dude, I'm sorry, but like you can't I was talking about Banjo and Kazooie nuts and bolts. If anyone did not get the reference. I still gotta play that. I am curious. I'm curious about it. Because for all the criticism that game got, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom added, you know, building mechanics. Why what? Have I just crushed all hope? Have I just dashed all chances, all odds of... Dude.
Let's go. Let's go.
But seriously though, I would love to see like Fallout 5 with ground vehicles and like a vehicle customization system akin to Starfield's. Yeah, I would say akin to Starfield's ship customization. Of course, like I would want there to be like motorcycles as well as cars, and I feel like. But the thing is, there would be cars, and then there also probably have to be RVs. RVs would also have to be a thing, I would think. But there's also every chance that they have to have some way to make batshit insane things, because that's just fun. Dude, like, there was like... Like, what the fuck were they thinking when they made that? There is no, like, I've seen the intro. I haven't played it, but I've seen the intro. It is just like... And it is just a giant fuck you to the fans, which is like... such a tone-deaf thing to do? Like... I mean, like, I don't recall exactly, but they literally... They said something along the lines of, nobody wants to play a platformer anymore. So, like... Should have been a side project while they worked on Banjo 3E. Was a fine enough game. Yeah. Actually, like, what? I know Rareware did the... I believe they did the Xbox 360 avatars, but after that, did they... Was there anything from Rareware? I guess I can look it up. Sea of Thieves! Ah. Okay. Dang. They made Sea of Thieves Lives for the Pirate game. Okay. Sea of Thieves, does actually look interesting. I completely forgot they made that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Also wonder, because I remember seeing a thing about
Let's go.
I remember seeing a thing about the Nuka-Cola, them changing the Nuka-Cola bottles in game, and like in the TV show, which I did not even know there was a Fallout TV show. But you know, there is actual lore about that whole thing. Yeah, got a few pirate games. If you're gonna list all of the pirate games, don't you dare forget Pirates of the Caribbean Online. That was my childhood, dude.
Let's go.
Oh, what was I? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I don't know. Like, I mean, like Fallout's whole thing is like a little bit weird because it wasn't Bethesda's originally. Bethesda's, and like so like the lore of the whole universe sort of I don't know. It having to change hands could be a thing, but yeah, like. I don't know. In Star Citizen, bingo. In Star Citizen, like the way that something goes is like, hey, okay, we wanna make a ship. All right, so we have this idea. It's gonna be it's a medium combat ship or whatever. Lore team goes like, okay, hey, you know what? It would make sense if this company did this. Okay, cool. The art team goes, gets out the files for, you know, what the design language for this ship manufacturer is going to look like. They, you know, do that, they build it up, and then they send it, you know, then they get the lore team involved at the end of the process, and are like, hey, okay, this is what the story is, here's some details about it, yada yada. I don't know. The thing with the the thing with like that Nuka-Cola bottle change in Fallout 4 strikes me as an artist, as they were going through art, they were like, you know what? Let's just change what the Nuka-Cola bottles look like. And nobody thought anything of it more than, yeah, let's do that. And then somebody was like, wait a minute, should there be like a reason why there's different bottles? Yeah, let's come up with something. And like, because logic doesn't exist. Yeah. So I don't know. And I'm sure that like if CIG was in the position of in the exact position that Bethesda was, I'm sure there would be some of those things that still happened. But like, yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know. Like, it's a really good sign when companies get those, when the developers get those little details right. Because also, by the way, apparently, like the Fallout show, so the reason is that they sent the new bottle design to test markets, and apparently the location at which was shown in the Fallout TV show was not confirmed to be one of those test markets. So, and like, yeah, it's just, cause like, and yeah, there's things with Star Wars that like I've started to lose interest in Star Wars more and more because, like, the shows just disregard like the canon that the books set forth, and it's like, this is ridiculous. Why are you doing this? You know? Like, it's like, you know, it's just, ugh.
Let's go.
Because I don't know, it kind of feels like the trailer for Bad Batch Season 3, where Asajj Ventress is apparently back. She shouldn't be back in Bad Batch. She shouldn't be, like, that at that point in the lore, I believe she should be fucking dead. Here at the Nuka-Cola factory, we believe variety is the spice of life. So something I believe the customer should have many options on what drinks what their drink should look like. I mean, there's any number of things they could do to change it, or any number of things they could do to make it like fit. And just like those little small things that like they do acknowledge it, you know, but in a way that isn't like, you know, it's just like, oh, this is the thing. Whereas like with Star Wars, like the freaking Ahsoka thing, like they had a little short, like the Tales of the Jedi thing, and it was just a bunch of shorts, and they like touched on, you know, a little bit of things that happened in the Ahsoka book, except I guess not, but at the same time, yeah, it kind of did, but also like every detail that they could have possibly gotten from the Ahsoka book was wrong, so like, it's... yeah. But I think my point was more that like they just want to do things that look cool and they don't really care about the universe, so it's like oh yeah, let's just change what the let's just change like the look of the Nuka-Cola bottles. Yeah, let's just change it. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, let's just like, you know, oh, I don't know what else did they do? 40 seconds behind. Okay, that's fair.
Let's go. Let's go.
Also, I feel like this genuinely should not be taking as long. I don't know. I feel like I should have maxed. I should be at max level with Summer, but I'm not. Cool. I think the only other thing Soap I mentioned about Fallout 5 that I mentioned before you showed up, weapon crafting. I think like the weapon crafting, aside from not having any options for melee weapons, in Starfield, that was a bad thing. The only thing I would improve upon it, well, they also got rid of, like, you know, if you craft a long barrel for your rifle, then you just lose the standard barrel. The standard barrel just is gone. I love the idea of like having those components. I love the idea of keeping those components and then like maybe, you know, being able to assemble them back into another gun, or another weapon, or selling them if you just, you know, if you just want to sell them. But you could also assemble them into a full weapon and sell it as, you know, with a little bit more, sell it for a little bit more, or give it to a companion. If they don't have anything, or maybe a guard in one of your settlements. And then also being able to just craft weapons from, I guess maybe components, from raw materials. That would also be nice. I don't know why. I would love to know why they got rid of modding melee weapons in Starfield. I don't know. It's one of the things with like melee where it's like, I don't even know, dude. Like, it's just like, oh, like our melee system is really basic. We're not going to improve it because, I don't know why. It's like, really? Why? But they're like, yeah, we're not going to improve the melee system, so like, why even bother making like melee weapons super unique or interesting at all? Because like, it's not like they couldn't have done that. Because they made an entire new system with the ship crafting and the ship flying and combat. And like... like, they took time to do that, but they didn't take time to make weapon mods for melee or add anything. Playing Raid Shadow Legends. Oh god. I keep seeing ads. You know, oh hey Rylu, there's streaming opportunity, there's ad opportunities or sponsorship opportunities you could get up to like $200 or whatever. I'm like, Twitch email thing, you were way too optimistic. I guess, I don't know, I guess it's nice to get those though, but I know I would not get that much money from if I was going to do a sponsored stream. Turn into dust. Could be a good game, but general presentation, gacha mechanics, kill all potential. You know, I'm trying to think, like, there's a gacha game that I played for a while, Guardian Tales, and like I still have it on my phone, and I don't know, it was a good balance of everything, where like, I was getting more heroes, I was grinding up pretty well, everything was going pretty well, everything's, like, I felt like, I haven't spent any money on that game. Haven't spent any money on the game, but I felt like I was making a good amount of progress, and I just sort of fell off eventually. Like, there is a way you can make those games, like, good and not just like a trashy money grab. I don't know. Oh. I don't know if there's... You know what, I'm trying to think. because I think maybe in Guardian Tales, there's like a part in the main story where I got stuck. I think maybe that was, maybe it did kind of feel like I hadn't, like I, was grinding as much as I could, and like it felt like, I can't really, I can't really progress in the main quest. I don't really feel like progressing in other things right now. I just won't play the game for right now, and then that turns into not having played the game in like a year. But is there not an end? Is there no ending for Raid Shadow Legends? That's interesting. I also really, I don't know. I feel like I should probably look up more info on, well, probably on Disgaea 1, but like Disgaea as well, because like I love Disgaea, but the grind is like, like I wish they had caps for the stats lower. Or if they like, I don't know, because I feel like I've done a lot of grind. And Disgaea 5 is definitely easier than the other games. I feel like I've done a lot of grind, and I've seen the final boss, and I'm like, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I spent a lot of time trying to get up to a good enough level to deal with them, and it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at my equipment as well. Yeah, actually, because I think Summer might not have quite the equipment that I have. We're looking at, okay, my attack is 10 million. And I'm sorry, that is, yes, 10 million, and Summer's int is 939,000. Okay, that explains some things. Okay. Now granted, she's level, 4,038, where I'm 9999, but
Dispatch, clear. Let's go.
also, happy happy Singles Awareness Day.
Let's go.
I should have changed the title of the. I should have put Disgaea 5 Grind of a Lifetime Happy Valentine's Day. But I didn't. I was like, no.
Let's go.
I wish I could say, like, I wish I could be like, oh, I'm asexual, I don't care. But also, I'm asexual, but also, like, very romantic. I kind of wish I was in a relationship. But also kind of not at the same time, so it's like, I don't know how to feel about Valentine's Day. Just like, you know.
Let's go.
Hopeless romantics like us can never find love. That sucks. To find out it ain't that cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh god. I don't even know. I said I want to say something along the lines of like I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird imagining a relationship with anybody with anybody not asexual. It seems like it would be seems like there'd be very, I don't know. Seems like they want stuff I wouldn't want, you know. Could imagine one misunderstanding leading to, like, I don't know, stuff. Yeah. Thing if they take their pants off and I'm just like, oh no! I'm just reflexively throw up for some reason. I'm like, no, no, please no, don't take that the wrong way. No, just put your pants back on, please. No, oh god, no. Yeah, no, I can imagine that happening.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know though. I think there's a. I don't even know what. I want to bang, easy peasy, but no, I have to do things with saucy flower petals and outfits.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, I want to bang. No, I meant like Call of Duty. God damn. Put your pants back on. No, I meant just let's stare at flashbangs. Lose our be severely disoriented together. uh Yeah, dude, I don't even know.
Let's go.
I really need to get like I really need to get to figure out the Twitch YouTube chat integration thing.
Let's go.
I know I had an idea. Right. Like I could change my overlay a little bit. Get rid of chat and like split it into two things maybe. I don't know. Could probably think of a few ways to do it. I could have like I could change it so like the overlay is on the bottom and then like there's like emotes and like things that happen on the like the top thing instead of the other way around. I don't know.
Let's go.
I mean, granted, it's like it's okay that the YouTube chat, I guess, is like is not visible on stream because it's still going to be visible on the VOD. I believe, so that's fine. I only have a simple minimalistic setup, YouTuber model chat. That's it. Yeah, I mean, like there's like. I haven't done anything with emotes or alerts, and I want to. But yeah, it doesn't really make sense with too much sense unless I do those things. I don't know. I think like I tried to maximize like game screen, which I think like
Let's go.
I don't know. I think it was a good call. Yeah. ETTV emotes are also a thing. What's that? Keep things TV friendly. Better TTV emotes. It's just like, hold on, let's see. Oh, I see. I see. Top shared emotes across all of Better TTV. Better Twitch TV. Gotcha. Okay. Tis fair.
Let's go. Turn it to dust.
Dispatch, flip!
Let's go.
Yeah. I wonder though. I don't know. We gotta see what the Starfield modding community does when the creation kit comes out. I am like I really want to be done with Starfield so soon. But it's not gonna happen soon. But we'll see. We'll see.
Let's go.
No, don't die. Don't die, please.
Let's go.
I only say that because like I'm thinking of like again I'm thinking of like how they can do it for other games and like you know, it would have to be a system that for like a Fallout thing, unless you're using an RV or something, it would have to be a situation where you go from the world space straight into the seat, which I mean they literally do, so it wouldn't be a hard thing to do. Alright. See ya, Soap. It's good having you. Sorry to have broken all hopes and dreams for the next Bethesda game. Or for the next Microsoft owned thing. Ah, dude. And I'm also like, I don't know if I mentioned the thought, but I had like a realization of like, been having a like, whenever I'm thinking about like what I want to do for what I want to do with Mass Effect, when I do a Let's Play on Mass Effect, I want to do like the romance things, and I'm like, you know what, I want to play it like, I want to play it asexually, like an asexual, as an asexual, but I'm realizing like, I mean, there's like there's a difference between like doing a romance option and having, there should be an option between like having a romanceable companion and having a sex scene, but I don't think, at the very least, I don't think that's the case in Mass Effect. And I think there's probably not a lot of games that are like that. Just make me sad a little bit. Like, I don't think I don't know, I'd have to test it. But I'd be really interested to see if, like in Cyberpunk, if you could do that with like, you could romance them and they will like show up in the end as like, you know, your romance partner, any of the characters, but it won't, but none of them actually have a sex scene. I don't know, that'd be it'd be nice to do. I set the level different, right? Okay. Let's see if Summer can do this grind yet. I would hope so. I would really hope so. But we shall see. No. Oh, so close. Okay.
Dispatch
We'll try to get a little bit of a combo going. And see how well this works. Blow your way, yeah. That's not what she says.
Return to darkness.
Return to darkness. I'm guessing that the lucky board is like just barely shy of getting KO'd here. Because it's an all or nothing a thing. So like, oh, it might not be. It's hard to tell. But hopefully with the 1.6 Spotify, it could be higher. It could be higher. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I was just shy of it. I was just shy of it. It is interesting how much of a difference that little mechanic actually, like, makes to the whole thought process of, like, oh, I need to be able to one-shot them in order for this to actually be meaningful here. Let's just try it. Let's... Okay, so I can do this whole thing again, or I could try doing it a back attack. I haven't tried doing that before, just because, like... Okay, well... We gotta try and level her up, so... Gonna do that.
Return to darkness.
Okay.
I'll do this.
Do I have to go? Crunch. I can do this.
Okay, this will probably be good enough. If it was good enough before with the 1.6, having more is probably good. See what else? I don't know. I was legitimately like, should I just play Fallout New Vegas? Should I just play Fallout New Vegas instead of Disgaea? So like, it's really on the mind right now. Okay. It's a good thing I decided to. Oh fuck! But that just means that. Oh god damn it! That means that literally this isn't gonna. Try it anyway. We'll try it anyway. Oh, it did kill them all. Okay, cool. The modifier goes away after the end of the turn, so like, okay, so maybe I can do it without it. And we'll just have to see. Also, what is... Okay, now your thing is at 2 million. Oh, thank God. Okay. if it's not, hopefully her thing can be at 10 million. I think what it tops out at, I think it tops out at 40 million. But it's probably going to top out like at 8 million, I would imagine, for this, judging by what her current level is. And like, we're barely being able to squeak by here, getting like high rolls, because I assume that when it shows the predicted like how much damage it's going to do, it's showing it for like the minimum. Yeah.
I'll do this.
Blow your way. Yeah.
Return to darkness.
Do I have to go?
I guess I didn't need to do that. I'm thinking about it. Whatever. I didn't have... I completely derped and I did not realize that I had everybody move or not move. I thought it was the second turn on my second go around, not anything else. And yeah, is this overkill? Abso-fucking-lutely. But, you know.
Go! There it is.
One thing it does definitely give is the opportunity to see the team attacks, because, like, they're not bad. I just never go for them.
Return to darkness. Return to darkness.
Also gives me a chance to take a drink. Also to just look at how many enemies, how many allies I've got. Good lord. Yeah. I could just imagine though. I could just imagine the whole custom vehicles in Fallout 5. That would be such a cool thing. So like, okay, so obviously there'd have to be some way to make some absolute horrendous contraption. But I would imagine, and like, you know, potentially like, there might have to be some like, they'd probably have to change around models so that you could make a like a modular sort of thing. Like there's like the little baby single person microcar thing. That might have to be like boosted up because you have to fit an engine in it. And the engine would presumably have to be, I guess it wouldn't have to, but, you know, presumably it would have to be, you know, scaled to a certain degree, or to a certain size. Presumably anyway. And, yeah, might be a little bit difficult. Might be a little bit difficult if you don't, scale that thing up a little bit. Or it could just be a relatively small thing. Oh, great. Not this again.
Go! Return to darkness.
Blow your way. Yeah.
Hold on, let's see here. Because we can have you attack there. And let's get Faith out. Guess Marina actually... I can't remember what Marina's class was before. Guess it doesn't matter too much.
This is gonna hit.
Yeah, I could imagine... Oh, okay. So, like... Yeah... Imagine for Fallout 5 vehicle customization, like, if you have, like, one of the... any number of cars, and you just have, like, the front engine bay, and then the rear, and then, like, the... and then the rear section, or, like, the front, the mid, and the rear section, and you could just, like, cut them up and just weld together, like, two front sections. Although I guess... I think they're supposed to be rear engine cars, so it wouldn't make too much sense, but, like, potentially, like, a rear engine, several rear engine sections, and then other things. Okay. Okay, this one's just a bust. It really sucks too, because it's like we're really close to being able to actually do this. I think I have to go to the other world and go back. And also, let's look at what is her equipment. Doesn't have anything, but does give the intelligence. Wait a minute, it isn't even a Carnage one. Oh my god. Like, yeah, it's okay. That might push it over the edge a little bit. Good god. Okay. I could also imagine, like, maybe there's a thing of, like, upgrading each component, or changing around some of the components so that, son of a bitch. There could be a thing of, like, changing around each, component, so, like, you go from having a regular, car, and then, like, you put some weapon mounts on it, or something like that.
Return to darkness.
should really also try and come up with some better... Up with some better... I would think... Right now, these guys have swords, and I would think that actually... It would probably be more beneficial for, like, to have, like, standard troops, if the ninjas are the standard troops. Have them have spears. Just because, like, if I'm going to do regular attacks, having it so that I could have a line of 3 dudes, and they're all attacking, and they're all able to attack the same foe with unmodified weapons, just because the spears have increased range by inherently better range. That would be nice. That would be nice. You have already done your thing. The attacking for the combo was completely unnecessary, but oh well. I also think, like, airships in... I don't know. Airships in Elder Scrolls would be interesting. I don't know if, like, Elder Scrolls has a history of being, like, RPG counterculture or anything, which would, like, maybe explain the sort of, like, getting away from, like... Oh, with, like, you know, Starfield not having any, Bethesda, like, going away from stats and skills and Starfield. I don't know if that's... I don't know if there's anything like that. But it kind of... I don't know. It just feels... It feels real weird. It feels real weird. I think, don't I have...
Do I have to go?
Let's do a resistance break before anything else. And I think...
I read it.
Do you have... Interesting. Well, I guess you can also do an attack as well. I need to get somebody with... I need to, like, get some, boosting attacks, or I need to get some supports that actually do support stuff and not just glass cannons. That's the thing I need to do. But yeah. Yeah, I think, like, doing airships... Also, yeah, this just ain't gonna work. It's weird. Let's save before I forget. But yeah, the, airships, and I was also thinking that maybe, like, in Elder Scrolls 6, it could be exploring, what's the Akaviri? which is supposed to be like, you know, like this like continent to the east of Tamriel. That could be interesting. Suspiciously devoid of all furred creatures. I would hope not, but you know, who knows? I'm gonna BRB, and we're gonna go. I think I want to try and get Summer. I think I want to try and get Summer to max level, and then maybe just end with some Chara World stuff. But I will be a minute. Alright, I'm back. Just holding in a dramatic sigh for no apparent reason. Oh, what else? I got some ice cream mochi. My parents are going out of town. So they were like, "Hey, what can we get you for the weekend?" And I was like, "Hey, some mochi would be good, amongst other things." But the ice cream mochi's not the it's not the mochi I wanted. It's the mochi I deserved. No, but it's just it wasn't convenient to get the other one because it's a different store. Hey Banana, I'm good. I'm doing good. It's been, I mean, everything feels like it's been a hot minute. But it's okay.
Choose a destination.
Well, what do you think you've stumbled onto? Or stumbled into? Because from there... Oh. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, no, I got some mochi. It's, you know, it's just mochi. Oh, gosh darn. Yeah, it's fair. I don't know if I know anything about this game. No. Hold on. Right now, we're doing a grind because in order to defeat the super boss, I'm gonna need my characters at a much higher level. So you see I'm level 9,999. There's a thing called reincarnation where you can start from level 0 and you can carry over some of your stats and they can increase. So my current my total level technically is what, 189,998. And yeah, my like what's my attack right now? My attack is like 10 million. It caps out at 40 million, I believe. There's a sort of soft, well, it without weapons, it caps out at 40 million. And with weapons, it caps out at 99 million, or one shy of 100 million, I think. Yeah. The mochi's good. The mochi's good, it's just like, it has ice cream in it, whereas, the other, stuff has, like, not ice cream, it's just, like, paste. I don't know. I think it's a little bit better when it's not frozen. Also, I think like the amount of mochi versus the amount of filling. The ice cream has a lot of ice cream, whereas the other one has more mochi, which is not really I wouldn't say anti-ice cream. It's just that, like, this, it works, but it's, like, I like the other thing better, the original thing better, but for some reason, the ice cream mochi is more readily available. I think maybe the ice cream is just like a little bit is sweeter, and I just in general think that maybe sweet things have too much sweetness. I don't know. Yeah. Right now also I'm trying to, so I've got myself up to a decent enough level for right now, but all my other characters are not quite there. And we're at the point with Summer where she might be able to do this. These enemies have like give off like bonus XP or something. But you can only, but if you don't have enough attack to one-shot them, you do no damage. So it is an all or nothing thing. And the middle one is the only one that matters. The middle one is the only one that matters. Which actually, I guess what I can do, I can just go in here and finish him off. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's whatever. I think these guys are new for Disgaea 5. Yeah, they are. So, and there are other grinding stages that could be as good, but this one, because of that bonus XP, there's like, you can go from 0 to max level in one go if you're good. But or if you're strong enough, but it's, you know. But yeah, actually I was gonna say, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of like things that are like sweeter than they need to be. Oh yeah, I'm that level. And I think like Summer should be decently, I feel like in my heart of heart, I feel like Summer should be close to that. But nah, because like my attack is, well, there's also a thing with there's an ability I have that changes that increases my stats depending on how many times the level's been beaten. So if the stats are different, that's why. That's a really good thing for this. But yeah. Oh yeah, but like soda. When I was making homemade soda, the first recipe I tried, and I followed it to the letter. It was like the syrup was 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water. I think 4 cups of sugar, 4 cups of water. But you know, it was a 1-to-1 ratio, and I was like, you know, that's sweet, but that's as much soda, or that's as much sugar as like Mountain Dew, and I'm like, you know, I don't think I need that. So then I went 4 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar, and it was like, you know what? That's like, it's not as sweet, but it's still good. And I don't know what my point there was. I wanted to relate it back to good old one thing I've been thinking, and I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but Pal World. Everybody loves Pal World. I like Pal World. Pal World's a good game, but like, everybody's being like, oh my god, Pal World is so much better than Pokemon. Pokemon needs to be like Pal World or whatever. I'm like, there are other Monster Tamer games that came out before Pal Worlds that like have done so much, that did things better than Pokemon. Why is nobody talking about, why did nobody talk about these other games? Like Cassette Beasts and Temtem and Monster Crown. Fucking even like older ones like Monster Rancher. Like, those games did things that were legit. I know it's because of clout, but like that's the dumbest reason.
Dispatch, click.
Turn into dust.
And I don't know, it just makes me a little sad because there's like there's cool things that like, I mean like I'm not saying that there's a lot of things that like Cassette Beasts did that if they were trying to like, you know, instead of like type advantages being like damage bonuses, I think they were still type or damage bonuses, but like doing like whole status changing things and like if they were going to do that in yeah, if they were going to do that in Pokemon, that'd be pretty insane. Like I don't know, man. But yeah. But I am a hipster enough that I'm like, that a little bit I'm genuinely like, oh my god, everybody loves Pal World. It's not cool to like Pal World anymore. There's a little bit of that thought in the back of my mind. I don't know if that's just hipster. I guess I don't know, but yeah, I'm like, dude. If there is anything I want Pokemon to learn from Pal World, though, it would be like I want to like there's you know, like there's Chillet and Verdash specifically that are like, Chillet makes me want to have a dragon type Furret, and Verdash makes me want to see you know, type changed you know, variants of Cinderace. Gonna die off the moment get a watch just like Escape from Backrooms and Only Up. I wouldn't be surprised. It definitely like yeah. I don't know. It's also crazy to think with Pal Worlds that like it was like teased like years before it came out. Like there were a lot of people who thought it was never going to come out, and this was just like some ridiculous thing. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad it did. I'm definitely glad it did, but also, yeah. I mean, to generate hype, although it didn't really generate that much. I mean, it did generate hype, and it was like, oh my god, this is Pokemon with guns. And like there was like some meme factor of it. Yeah, I don't know. Could also be like they had another game, they had another survival crafting thing. it might have been a, you know, like, let's tease this game that we're going to work on, and, you know, there's going to be some people who show up who, you know, go looking and then find, like, oh, Pocket Pair makes this other game. I'll check it out and see if the, you know, Craftopia, I think it was Craftopia, I could be wrong. See if that's, like, you know, see what that's like. Get an idea of what this other thing might be. Some sort of weird marketing thing. But yeah. And I mean, like, it definitely got some attention, but not nearly as much as it got when it actually released.
Dispatch flip.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's something about this, because, like, Summer was able to one-shot these dudes, or one-shot that dude before. Maybe, like, that ability, the ability is, like, it splits the bonus up between characters? Let's see, because, like,
Let's go.
yeah, so it, like, I think it's, like, doubling it right now. So it's, like, 30 something. Let's see. No?
Let's go.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what the range is for the damage. Also, like, the numbers are too high for me to even, like, really pay attention to. It really doesn't help that they don't have the commas for some of the things.
Dispatch flip.
Let's go.
But I think we're good now. Yeah. So hopefully this is gonna take less time than the regular version of this. But yeah. Also, it might be... I can't remember how long I streamed for Monday, but...
Let's go.
yeah, I don't know. Don't know. This game came out on the PS4, by the way. So, like, that's the generation you're looking at. I'm pretty sure none of the other games added commas or had commas, so, like,
Let's go.
Dispatch flip.
Let's go.
I don't know. I was also talking about before you showed up, Banana.
Let's go.
Sorry, I'm just like, I talked about this, like, I was talking about, like, Fallout stuff, like, at the start of the thing, and then Soap showed up, and I was like, hey, Fallout stuff. And I'm like, hey, Fallout stuff. Oh, I see. That was fun. Sorry. Good night. Just like, hey, I'm gonna talk about a thing. Yo, this is amazing. Oh, well, good night. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas, and I'm kind of excited about Fallout 5 and potential things that might happen, even though that's like a ways off. That's about the long and short of it.
Dispatch flip.
Let's go. Let's go.
Gotta go skiing. Interesting. Oh dude. I have seen snow. Played in the snow when I was a child, but only because we like went up to the mountains.
Let's go.
But never skied, never snowboarded.
Let's go.
Also, yeah, I think I'll probably try you know, just getting summer up to because the thing is, this would go a lot faster if I was doing like the level thing, or the boot camp, the EXP share thing. But the Elite 4 with the like have like bonuses to all stat increases, and like that would help. That would help with this whole thing, even if it means I have to do each one individually. And I think like the earlier I do it for each one, or the earlier I do the Elite 4 thing, would probably be better. Because I'm going to get slightly more stats, that is going to translate into slightly more points for each reincarnation, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding things. I need to look up like a, hey, here's some things to do, here's some things to not do. But even then though, like I've seen like, oh, the Chara world's way better for grinding, and I'm like, is it? It feels like super slow in comparison. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with the Chara world, but I don't know.
Let's go.
Dispatch flip.
Let's go.
Oh my god, this is going so much faster. Sorry, did I mention my foot fell asleep? Weird. Maybe it is like a pinched nerve thing. I don't know. It seems really weird because it like happens. It is happening pretty frequently, but I'm also not like, I don't think I'm, I think I'm moving my foot a little, at least a little bit, so it shouldn't be like, I don't know. Sorry. Ooh.
Let's go.
Actually, I wonder if if you were gonna like turn into a werewolf. I wonder if like your entire body would just like fall asleep. Well, the fall asleep in air quotes, you know, where you just kind of lose all feeling in your body until like the transformation was done. That would, that would be,
Let's go.
that would be even more terrifying. I don't know, some people wouldn't, I don't know. That would be, yeah, that would be kind of terrifying. I want to do I still want to do a thing for the Lunar New Year, with you know, with my persona turning into a dragon. Still a thing I want to do, and I don't know. Maybe I'll work on it over the weekend. I have my grandfather also wants to like, basically I guess be book buddies, and I like the idea, but haven't done a lot of reading. But he's gotten a book for me to read, and we can talk about stuff, and like I like the idea.
Dispatch blip.
Let's go.
I just gotta make time. I also like, I don't know. I should really like try and like laser focus on getting Starfield Galactic Guide done, because
Let's go.
episode 116 went up today, and that's like not even a 10th of the way through the series, I think. So
Let's go.
yeah. And I think also the idea of like eventually doing recording one system and editing one system, I think like that is something I can do, but I just need to like, it's definitely something I can do, but I just need to like work towards it a little bit. I want to like, I don't know, we'll see. Tomorrow is gonna be, I think I worked ahead on videos. I got ahead that I basically didn't edit anything last week, which was not great, but like it's, you know, like it would not be too bad to try and it's not too bad, and I got like tomorrow's videos done, so you know, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility for stuff.
Dispatch blip.
Let's go.
The idea of like getting into a really concrete rhythm, though. I mean, I like definitely we're a ways away from like me uploading entire systems in one day, but that is still like
Let's go.
the hope. What I'd like to do, I think, I mean, I'd like to do two, because, you know, I like to do 2 episodes per day or per weekday for a little while, and then up it to, I think, 5 maybe. But I want to have a bit of a backlog.
Let's go.
And like the only thing with like making a huge backlog is that like it's specifically so that you can fall behind, but it's also like kind of then encourages you a little bit to, not encourages, but it kind of
Let's go.
you know, it kind of, I guess it kind of encourages a little bit of procrastination. You know, you feel like, you know, you're not like feels like there's a little bit of breathing room. You can take things easy. You don't have to worry too much about stuff. Then that ends up in, oh, I didn't edit any videos last week. I edited a few videos last week, but like, eh.
Let's go.
Also, my sleep schedule is like slightly better. It's not like super great, but like I'm tired right now, but I can push on a little bit further into the night. I think I went to bed 10 or 11, which like I mean I guess is like normal, but not really good for me. Just for how late I stream. So, you know. Let's see.
Let's go.
So what's your intelligence at? 4 million. 4 million. Oh, good lord.
Dispatch, flip.
Let's go.
Hold on, gotta move my water over to the optimal spot.
Let's go.
Oh geez, I also saw somebody mention something about, speaking of Pokemon, like, the next game is gonna be like a combination of Gen 2 and Gen 5, and I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't even know. It's like, what does that even mean? Especially in like...
Let's go.
Okay, because for one thing,
Let's go.
Gen 1, 2, 3, and 4 could all kind of... You could probably find a way to combine Gen 1, 2, 3, and 4, because the areas of the world they're based on is all, like, Japan. Like, now, like... And I don't know, like... I don't know the geography of Japan too well, but, like... Kanto and Johto are literally connected. Hoenn is, like, there is space between Hoenn and Johto, and there's definitely space between Sinnoh and Kanto Johto, and, you know, the rest. But theoretically, it wouldn't be too crazy to say, hey, you know, yeah, we could have one big mega, you know, generation 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like all in one huge map. That would not be too crazy. And I mean, frankly, really, it probably wouldn't be too crazy to say that, if they included new regions for the space in between. But Generation 2 and 5? Like, do you mean like Johto and Unova, but only Johto and Unova? Like... That would be really weird. I don't know.
Let's go.
What else? I don't know. It would be interesting to see, like, California Pokemon. Because, like, or Pokemon in a California region. I don't know. You could definitely do, a Pokemon region for every state. I think. I think Unova's supposed to... I don't know. I think Unova's supposed to be just New York, but also, like... But also it's a little bit supposed to be, like... I don't know. I've heard some. I think I've heard somebody say it's like supposed to be the whole U.S., but obviously not. Because I know there's Ouray that's based off of Arizona, or the Wild West, or whatever. It would be cool to see them go back to Ouray, though. That would be interesting.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. We're at the max level. You know what? Let me see actually real quick. Who else is on the elite? Or Broshi and Loving Girl, right? I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's...
Now go.
Yeah. Also, what's your HP at? 5 million. It... Oh god. Oh, that's real bad. If her HP is... It needs to be at minimum 20 million. In order to even think about going into the final boss fight, because they literally take 20 million off of you at the beginning of the fight. Damn. Oh, and also, yeah, this music was random, so... Although it does override it for this boss fight. With the great character design I love. And... Okay, I was gonna say don't roll a 1. Oh, I kinda... Well, I guess I kinda wish I rolled like a 2, but whatever.
Let's go.
And you're a ways away. Got a little bit of breathing room here.
I see.
Obvious.
See you, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yes. Obvious.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Turn it to dust. Yes. Well, of course.
Oh, jeez. Oh, of course. Yeah, we can go on this space. Oh, very nice. Am I gonna roll 1? Oh my, yes! Oh, but this is a dead, no, this is not a dead end. Oh, but this is just in time for me to get this item. Good, 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 good. Just in time for me to do this. Oh, dude, I got some beef jerky for my grandparents as a Valentine's Day gift. It went by too soon, but
Of course.
it was great.
May I assist you? Obvious. Yeah. It's obvious.
So I don't know. I might.
Let's go.
I won't. I'll do a few, but
Here I go.
I'll do a few of these. But like, I don't know.
May I assist you? It's obvious. Boing. It's obvious.
Also, there's like no reason you shouldn't just use items. I mean, like, oh geez, those are very close together. I mean, there's like situations. 1, 2, 3. I want 4. I guess I could use 3, but it's fine.
I'll do my best. Hi. It's obvious.
All right. We're gonna want to get a. Gonna want to get a dodge item first. Just roll naturally. Okay. Yeah, the dodge item might have been a little superfluous, but it's okay. Also, like, I've mentioned that, like,
Turn into
my ideal grind would be like something I can kind of tune out to. So like, we'll see. We'll see, because I have some other stuff I need to do after stream.
turn into dust.
But like, if I do,
Come on.
I want to watch more Runaway Guys. I want to forget about all the drama and just try and remember the good times, you know. So,
Meow.
of course. So I threw on their, you know, their Mario Party 1 Let's Play. 1, 2, 3, 7.
Yes. It's obvious.
Ooh. If there are chests, just use a taxi. Or just use one of the taxis. I'm okay with taking a little bit of time to do this.
Obvious.
Also, yeah, all my stats increased, or the aptitudes increased with the fighting the thing. So, I think they increase all of them. I assume aptitudes and the bonuses. So like, it doesn't really make sense to fight more than 5. I mean, I guess it kinda does. You do still get stuff, but the aptitudes max out at 5.
Obvious.
So it's like, so it doesn't really make too much sense to do anything else. These are usually negative. Of course. Well, of course. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Excuse my counting.
Oi! Well, of course.
Welcome, dude.
Oh, nice.
Obvious.
Let's ooh, meteor skies. Interesting. Not sure what, like, I don't know. Not sure what the real unique things between, like, the swords and the axes are. Like, spears have different range. Spears have, you know, more range. And obviously they have different, all of them have different specials. It just doesn't really make sense to me, like, unless they were, like, really different, but I don't know.
Yes. Obvious.
That was definitely a gamble to do that with a return space here.
Let's go. Meow. Obvious.
We can buy one of those. That's fine.
I can do it.
Yeah, it would be nice to remember to count some of these out.
Obvious.
1, 2, 4, 5. Okay.
Obvious.
It's also interesting. I don't know. I mean, like, there's no real reason to dwell on all the Runaway Guys drama. Use a forward by tons. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go.
I was a little surprised that nothing got mentioned in the disc only podcast. Now, granted, I kind of almost feel like they had, you know, their guest on specifically so they could just, like, maybe to distract them from it a little bit, but, like, I don't know. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I can't remember what the dude's name is, but he was the actor, he's the voice actor for Kane in Digital Circus. It's like, oh, that's cool. And there was some good conversations, and
Turn it to dust.
what was it? The animation,
Let's go. Good job.
I think it was Little Runmo. There's an animation from Gooseworks called Little Runmo with Meatball Head or Meatball Man, and like that was an experience. That was an experience in my life that I didn't know I needed, but I got it now. So like, look it up, Little Runmo, and it's an interesting little animation. But yeah. Yeah, let's see.
Just take a look.
Just take a look. Oh god, I have a bunch of things I need to do though. Bunch of things I need to record. There's Far Cry 2. Okay, so there's Far Cry 2, there's Paper Mario. I've actually also started recording. Well, I have mentioned that I've been recording just use a taxi to get ahead real quick. I have so many taxis that I never use. It's like I may as well just
Stop by.
no, I will not do that. Now I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's whatever. Oh yeah, that's fine. Hmm. I think rift generator is random. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just use a 1 movement. So I don't block my evil heart from moving. Yeah,
Let's go.
there we go.
Let's go. It's obvious. Let's go.
I wonder. I don't know. Like, so I guess like you're gonna hit a max. You're gonna hit max at some point. But like I guess theoretically, you could just do the Charo world and then reincarnate once, and theoretically you would be stronger. You could be stronger than a character who reincarnates like a million times. Like theoretically, but also it's kind of like it's kind of a yes, but also I don't know. And you can only reincarnate. There is a maximum reincarnation level, but like, are you really gonna? I don't know. Seems like it's sort of silly to worry about that as much. And yeah, I'm just like, I'm being lazy about it. I should be using items and like counting out what spaces I want, but like, stuff like that will happen. So it was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to move up. I want to attack. But I need to have a little bit more breathing room here. And you know what? Let's use by lots here. No, by lots. I feel like using the 12 movement, you're never gonna see where you're going. So you're kind of doing a little bit of a gamble as to, you know, exactly what the best movement would be. Here, like, that's, like, this is definitely, I don't need to worry too much about it. I'll take the long way around. I'll definitely take the long way around just because this is... Like, I've got this, and then a shop.
Yeah. Well, of course.
There are also other Let's Plays I should check out. I think, like, the problem with... Started watching one of Lukagen's playthroughs on one of the visual novels. Like, the problem with it is... And I can't remember which one it was. It was recent, but it wasn't, like, the most recent. No, actually, I think it was the most recent. Not Ace Attorney, but the one before that, I think. And, like, that seemed really good, but there was a strong, I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna look on the wiki,
Well, of course.
see all the endings. I'm like, ugh.
May I assist you?
Instead of watching the full Let's Play, I was like, I should have watched the full Let's Play. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, we'll just
Good job.
end it here. Should I go through one more time?
Follow me.
So definitely increasing HP here just because, yeah. I do definitely think that I don't know. Disgaea 1 seems like it is a game that would definitely be too much grind. But I don't know. But I don't know. Speaking of, got a notification for Lukagen's next Ace Attorney thing. Or latest Ace Attorney. Okay. We'll do Char World like at least one more time. And then I'll end it because I'm getting tired. And again, I have some stuff I have to do, so. Of course.
My. It's obvious. Yeah. It's obvious.
Let's see. 4. 4 is what I want here.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's obvious.
Yeah, I'll take this. Probably fighting the enemies would be better, but eh.
Why? It's obvious.
Hmm. Use an attacking or use an attack item here. Just hope that gonna say hope that I get a 3. Yeah, but this works. This definitely works with attack, although it's not attack I want here.
Let's go.
Oh, actually that works out perfectly.
Fine. Well, of course. It's obvious.
I don't really know if that is worth it. I mean, we're gonna fight. Well, it's okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. Gonna see here how much this increases. Oh, I mean, if it's like, well, an aptitude bonus is good. They can all be aptitude bonuses potentially. I would hope that it's not only aptitude bonuses, or I feel like I've been missing out on a lot of things. Oh no, it just doesn't say? Interesting.
Can I have something too? It's obvious. Yahoo, dude!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, eh. Let's see, how much does this give? Hit aptitude went up by
It's obvious.
by 4? Okay, that's... I mean, that's like real good, but I also... It didn't really give me a clear instance of like, hey... I guess also that's a bad event, now that I'm thinking about it.
Turn it to dust.
Yeah, we'll see how everything works.
Let's go. It's obvious. Let's go.
Wait a minute, didn't I... What was the curse I got? I thought it was always a move by 1 for 2 turns. Clearly not always. I think I will maybe try and move those ninjas over to using spears, because I think that would be not a bad option. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow.
Mike.
Guess it kind of works out. Oh, okay, so how much...
It's obvious.
Okay, so the difference between the 2-star ones and the 3-star ones, not too crazy.
Obvious.
Definitely wouldn't say like... I wouldn't say that any of them are like not worth it.
Well, of course. Yeah. It's obvious.
Stop by.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Well, that's a kick in the face. Jesus. Wow. Okay.
I.
Good lord.
Obvious.
I should have used a warp, but you know, it's whatever.
Let's go.
Mirror match. I don't like using so many of these. It's okay.
What do you want? Well, of course.
Yeah, it's like, should I use a construction order or actually land on this naturally? Oh, jeez.
Obvious.
I was expecting it to be either a construction order or,
Stop by.
no, I'm not gonna. No, that would, wow.
Can I?
Be really funny if it took me to the goal that was literally one space away, but but yeah.
Can I have something?
Oh my god.
Hi.
Stop by.
You've got to be kidding me. Also, how much does this increase my stats by? 300? Okay. To be expected.
Good job.
I haven't, sorry, I also just like, I never gave like too much thought to, I never gave too much thought to, like a Fallout 5 car building thing using Starfield's stuff, improving on Starfield stuff, hopefully. That seems like it would be so cool. I don't know, like, it would have to be its own new driving mechanic. The spaceship thing is probably going to be relatively bespoke. Even if they decided to make Elder Scrolls airships, probably would not really use the same mechanics. Although it'd be a place to start, I guess, but eh. But yeah, I want to apologize for like how much progress isn't being made, but I don't know, like
People say I don't buy it.
yeah, that
Oh my
so there's definitely a lot to do here. So like, I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to, I really want to do a stream, or I really want to like, because if I put this down, I'm not gonna if I put this down for streams, I'm not gonna do it on my own time because I just don't have the time. But also, I feel like I gotta spend a lot of time doing stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But like, I do want to actually finish the first ball fight, or win the first ball fight on stream, so we'll see. Yeah, until next time, have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.